y'all again, baby. Hey, who is that we got up there? Where's Sir Duke?
Hey, for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying? I go by the name of LaShondrius McJoy. You know what I'm saying? I'm Shady's older brother. You know what I'm saying? I did my thing way back when I could do my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I passed it off to him. Could have went pro, but you know how the knees work and the ankles work. I got hurt, so that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, I'm LaShondrius McJoy, his Shady's older brother.
Coach would have kept you in, y'all would have won state.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe we supposed to team up and do the thing together. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Things happen.
Hey, everybody out there, I know, y'all. Everybody on here, everybody in the comments, please. Hey, first and foremost, everybody that's on here, please like, share, subscribe, hit that blue bell notification so you'll never miss a show. Hey, I know. Welcome back. We're calling this the Jordan Davis Show because everybody know if you watch the game, you know that's why we calling this the Jordan Davis Show. We get into that a little bit. Hey, fellas, we just want to go around the room real quick. Hey, and the fans as well in the comment section. One word reaction to this game. What would it be, fellas?
Hey, y'all remember training day when they were sitting down at breakfast? They told him about that traffic stop, and Denzel was just like, boom.
Yeah.
That's it. Boom. That's it. That's all I can say. Boom.
What you got, LaShondrius?
One word. Pow. Right in the face. Right in the face. Right in the kisser. Right where they all that shit talking, all that pow like Batman. That's how pow.
Sally, what you got for us?
Hey, you know them old Batman, the old Batman cartoon, when they get hit, they just get the words aboard the screen.
Wham!
Right.
Wham, yeah. Or like that's how man Canelo was looking when he got hit by Crawford with his face turned like that.
Hey man, for me, man,
it was wham. That's exactly
for me,
what it
it's
was.
one word, man. I haven't heard this word in a long time. Some people in the comments might think it's more than one word. But back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, man, the old timers, the real OGs, you know what I mean? They hit you with the what to say that now? That's one word. Man. I'm gonna tell you, man. What you got there now? I'm gonna tell you that's what they gonna do, man. Hey, everybody, let's get this show started on the road, man. Yeah. We saw the miracle. We saw the miracle in the link. But was it really a miracle, or was it just us playing a part? We're gonna find out now. Stay tuned, fellas. Hey, only 33 yards. We gotta talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. Only 33 yards in the first half. Come on, man. Sally, man, talk to me, man. What happened?
Man, it was like we said it was predictable, bro. 24 out of 25 times when Jalen in the center, we running the ball. We predictable, and he wasn't throwing. It was all about the run game, and and the Barkley was getting stuffed in the middle, and it was bad, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I was ready to break my damn TV, boy. I was pissed, but it was no bueno in the beginning, bro.
LaShondrius, were you on the sidelines when this happened? Where were you at when this went down?
I was up in the box. I do suites. I don't sit out there on the sideline. I'm suites only. Okay?
I figured so.
As a matter of fact, me and Martin was up there, and he was saying something about the skybox. But I said, look, man, this is the suite. This is what I got. You know what I'm saying? So people to get it, that's it. But yeah, man, 33 total yards in the first half. Like, come on, man. We know we better than that. We have way too much talent to only be held by 33 yards. You got two of the most premier receivers and one of the best running backs in the league. There's no reason why we should be held to 33 yards.
What'd you say? You said one of?
Well, I'm saying that because I watched the show last week, and Gotti had said that he wasn't going to be top 5. So if you look at it right now, he's not meeting up to the same standards that he did last year. So that's why I say one of the two.
Okay. I'm about to say, and
I'm here right now. Don't make me have to explain myself too much, because I'll leave. Okay, y'all want me here. Okay, just saying.
Tell Duke, we'll put Duke on the show. You
know what? You know what? Fine. You want Duke? You can have Duke. I'm gonna tell you right now. You can have Duke. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Meech. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, don't be out here. You know what I'm saying? All this talking. I ain't trying to hear. If you want Duke, fine. You can have Duke. As a matter of fact, I'm long enough. But before I go, I'm gonna tell you right now. Keep my quarterback's name out your mouth. That's it. I'm sick and tired of hearing it. Keep my quarterback name out your mouth. It's simple as that. And I'm logging off since you wouldn't be like that. Goodbye.
We've talked the bad, man. We've talked the bad. Now let's talk the good, man. We got to talk the good. Hey, the Rams, they obviously they mixed coverages. They was a little bit, but they seemed more prepared. They did their homework compared to the last two dredgings we had of them, man. We drug them all over the field. Hey, Irv, man, Gotti, man, talk to us, man. How well did the Eagles receivers adjust to the coverage?
I mean, in the first half, it was horrible. We didn't have many or any successes in the first half. I mean, it was just bad, man. It was just bad. Now the second half, they did a real good job, getting open. A lot of times, to be honest, a lot of those passes they weren't open. You know what I'm saying? The receivers got open and got those passes. A couple of those passes to AJ Brown I thought was going to be knockdowns or interceptions, but he went up there, got big on them, and pulled the ball down. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's back.
Hey,
He's
man.
back. Where
Hey,
were
wait,
you
what
at,
happened?
man? We had
What
to
happened?
open the show without you.
Man, you know how much money it cost me to get this dude to come in, bro? That's shady. Remember what y'all doing? That's shady.
Hey, man, he said, "Are you finished or you done?" And he got up out of there.
Yeah, but
he
hey,
want all his
obviously,
money back, man.
we obviously the Rams mixed coverage good. I mean, they mixed coverage good. I put the the disguise the zone and all of this type of stuff as far as the defense, man. Sally, man, talk to me, man.
Yeah, like you said, they made some late adjustments in their coverage. And they would show one thing, but then when the ball snapped, they would change the coverages up. So that forced Jalen to hold the ball longer than he wanted to in the first half. But in the second half, the second half was just fueled by more aggressive downfield passing. That's what it was, man. I see this clip. Jalen was on the sideline. He was talking at the coaches. He wasn't talking to him. He was talking at him. Like, hey, we need to get this. We need to pick it up, bro. This ain't working. And once that happened, the second half came out, and it was all hands on deck, baby. The ball was just flying down range.
Yeah, that joker was sitting on the bench like he was a player.
And like he was a player.
Get up. Shit.
Hey, everybody in the comments, man. E-Money, Kim, Red Jet, Candy, we appreciate y'all, man. Keep it going, man. Keep the comments high like we always do. Hey, so how does this win shape the narrative, dude? Moving forward with the Eagles so far, how does it shape the narrative, good or bad?
For me, it shapes it good because we're letting our viewers and we're letting our fans know, like, look, this is what we're capable of, and this is how we should be playing. So don't think that looking back at the last two games, that's like we some chumps. We not chumps. We know what we need to do to win, and at that particular time and at that particular game, that was just certain things we needed to turn around. So when we turned those things around and got going the way we should, we produced. So I feel like, when we turned around and did all that, I felt like it was a good thing. And like I said, it let our fans know, like, look, we're still here. We ain't left yet.
Yeah, to me, I always like to see both sides of the fence. It also plays into that narrative, man. A win is a win, like I always say every time. Red Jet, you don't have these problems. The Cowboys, they don't have these problems. The Steelers, you Steelers fans, you don't have these problems. You know what I'm saying? We win, we constantly win, but we try to critique both sides. But I think it plays into the narrative of us doing whatever we need to do to win versus coming out and outright winning the game. You know what I mean? It going from this. I know it sounds crazy for me to say that, but everybody, like I say every time, with the amount of talent and superpowers that we have on our team, we want to see more of a dominant game versus playing catch up. I mean, everybody saw this, man. In the third quarter, we were down 19 points, man. Yes, we came back and we did it. We pulled it out. But we do not want to, the heart attack crew, you know what I mean? The defibrillators on standby. We can't do this every week, man. Don't do it to the fans, man. Don't do it to the fans. Sally, what you think, man? Moving forward, how does this hurt or help our narrative?
Oh, I think it helps. I mean, I think for me, for some people went from a narrative, it was concern to validation. You know what I'm saying? So that lets everybody know that, hey, we still the Super Bowl champs and we still Super Bowl contenders. And they have them, and the team let you know the team has resilience. They, even though they was down, they came together and they showed out that we can still do what we need to do at the end of the day to win this game. So, and it was at the end of the game, the second half was this defensive dominance. You know, and this in the last 3-0 start, teams only scored one touchdown in the second half every game.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
game we won, they only scored a touchdown every game in the
Hey.
second half. So that lets you know that when we make them second half adjustments, that our defense is on point.
Yeah, tear them in the comments, man. Hey, I feel your pain. Hey, but that's a pain you're gonna have to feel by yourself, man. Terradone's a 49er fan as well. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to feel that pain by yourself. Bosa's out, you know what I'm saying? Hey, McCaffrey's done, he's out, Purdy's out. I mean, they have a lot of it's not just backup players that they have. I mean, these are real role players that they have on the 49ers that are out. But you know what, Terradone? You know what, Red Jet? I don't care. I don't want to hear none of your excuses. Hey, that's what your backups are for. You paying them a lot of money. They need to start backing up. Don't get in our comments talking about, I don't know what it's like to be healthy. Well, your backups are healthy. They just not performing, right? That's how it is. Hey, Candy McDaniel said Rams a very good team. If they got us down 19, still can't win. That's spooky for the rest of the league. Yes, it is.
Indeed.
I do agree with you, but like I just said, man, we don't want to. We want to see that us assert that dominance from the very first whistle, the very first kickoff, going from there, man. Playing behind, you know what I'm saying? We do it. We have done it. Patrick Mahomes did it all last year. You know what I'm saying? It does tire you down a little bit. Hey, so I got this for right here for Gotti, man. If y'all don't know, he does the bold predictions. He usually gives out a lot of things. If you go on our YouTube shorts for the channel, you will see a lot of the things. We like to have fun on those up there. They'll also add to our viewership. So everybody in the comments, please go take a time or two, go over there and look at these shorts. But hey, so Gotti, how would you grade Jalen Hurts' performance this game?
I'll give him a B+.
Okay,
I'll give him a B+.
Fair. That's fair.
Definitely outperformed himself from the first two games. First half, garbage. Second half was great, but there were still some things that he can brush up on. Like I said, I can't remember if we started this. I said this before, after the show started. There was a couple of passes that should have been intercepted. There's quite a few passes that should have been intercepted. At times, that passes that he had time to get off, to take his time and get down the field, they was almost picked off. A couple of passes, AJ Brown, was the bully, went up there, got big, got the ball, broke away or whatever. But we're getting to the point to where we're getting lucky instead of exerting our dominance with the talent and the players that we have. Those sacks, I think I can probably count one of those sacks for to Hurts, but the other one was his line. So you gotta be smarter, man, and pick up those sacks, and not even the fact of getting losses, but the fact that he might get his ass knocked out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So he got to make sure he protect himself, the ball. He got to make sure he stays around. But yeah, definitely a solid B+.
Yeah. Okay. I can take that. I can definitely take that because I definitely can't get no A. He should have been making these decisions in the end, man. I don't know what took so long to click that AJ is a good receiver. That Devontae, Smith is a good receiver. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it took the whole first quarter or the first two games, 2.5 games for that to click in Jalen Hurts' heads that I have great receivers to throw to. Why don't I throw the ball to him? Hey, Terradone said, wait, they backing up like Juvenile. This is not the 99-2000. Y'all ain't backing up nothing over here. Hey, I'm going to tell you that right now. Y'all not backing up nothing over here. Hey, Rob, you ain't missing nothing. Welcome to the show, Rob. We appreciate you coming on.
Actually, Rob, he did. Hey, yo, Rob, we had Shady McCoy's brother on.
Oh, yeah, that's hard to describe. He gonna have to Google him or something. We got to make him famous. He gonna have to Google him.
Jean-Louis McJoy.
Yeah, he gonna have to Google him. Hey, what would you give him, Duke, man? What would you give an Eagle, Jalen Hurts?
I'm like, God, I'll give him a strong B+. I can't give him a B- because he did well, but just not A worthy. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I mean you got 4 TDs, 3 passing, one rushing, with 226 passing yards, with 200 on the ground. However, I feel like stuff like that and the changes should have been made in the second quarter, not midway through the third.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, things like that should have been adjusted. You should have made those adjustments sooner. And again, like Gotti said, not taking those big hits and potentially getting your head knocked off and potentially getting hurt. So yeah, I definitely give him a strong B plus.
Hey, so Candy has made. I say this all the time, Candy. She's talking about was it Jalen or the coaches, and this is a sticking point for me because I always say you're paying a guy $250 million. Jalen Hurts contract $250 million. That's $250 million in my book. And if you pay somebody that much money, you should have the ability at the line to flex, to audible, to do whatever you need to do. So is it a Jalen or is it a coach? I think if it's a coach and you see the coverage that they're doing and you're not throwing the ball and you see after 2.5 games that we're sucking in the air, our passing game, you should have the maturity and the ball decision to say, hey, I'm not going with what you're going with, Patola, the offensive coordinator. I'm going to change it up to this. So I'm going to chalk it up to both of them, mostly Jalen Hurts. That's just me. Call it what you want to call it, but I'm putting it on Jalen Hurts. So that's why I agree with Goddard with the B plus. The first half, I'm gonna have to give that a F.
Oh, yeah.
On Jalen Hurts, I'm gonna give that an F on the first half. That's just me. Call it what you want to call it, but I'm gonna give the first half an F because after the first quarter, if you're running the ball and you continue the same thing in the second quarter, come on now, that's on Jalen. That's on Jalen. I'm sorry. That's on Jalen. Candy, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like Candy. That's what you want to call it. Hey, it is what it is. But that's on Jalen.
I
mean,
agree.
if you look at Saquon Barkley's stats, he only had the majority of his runs were inside the tackle box. So it's like, come on, man, like you getting stuffed. That's why you keep getting washed and stuff at the line. Like you got to bump these things out. And I want to say one of his big runs was I'm not gonna say it to the left side, and it came over, ended up on the right hand side. So you can't keep calling these draw plays thinking that they're gonna work. Like they're not gonna work in this situation. It's not.
I said this in the pregame show at the 37-minute mark, maybe the 38-minute. I don't know. Hey,
you know about the statistics map on the spot.
If you're not running the ball effectively, I don't care if it's Saquon. I don't care if you put Jesus Cristo inside of some Jordan sneakers and he out there running. If you're not running the ball effectively, that brings everybody out. If we're not throwing the ball, the safeties can play closer. You know what I'm saying? The DBs, they're going to play closer. You're playing for the run. If you're continually doing it, you're not throwing the ball. So that's why I give Jalen Hurts' performance an absolute F. He's an absolute fail the first 2 quarters and the beginning of the third quarter, to be honest with you.
They definitely wasn't mixing it up. Like you said, it's up to the coach and Jalen on the sideline when the Eagles are on defense. They should be on that sideline looking at that little iPad and going over all those coverages and stuff like that. And I really don't think that they were mixing it up enough as far as the run in the pass, like y'all was saying. And that's why at halftime in the chat I said, "Yo, look forward to the quarterback draw. They got to start freezing those linebackers." And I think probably the second or third play from the half, they ran that quarterback draw, which now you got those linebackers staying home. You know what I'm saying? So when they do run those passes, those linebackers are already a step late because now they got to be scared of the draw. So now we're start using some of our assets. We wasn't using the draw in the first half of that game, but once you start using the draw, you get those linebackers frozen. You know what I'm saying? Those wide receivers are getting open.
Right. So once again, Candy, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I would like to use this. Hey, do you think if Peyton Manning was playing in that game or any game and the run game is not working when he had Edgerrin James or whoever he was running, you think they're going to continue? Peyton Manning is going to continue to run the ball without throwing the ball? Come on now. That's why I put it on Jalen. That's why Jalen has the bad narrative following him every season. Although we do win, they can't place him in the top tier of the quarterbacks because of these decisions that he's making in these first halves. Now we're going to get into it. Yes, we did have the adjustments. So, Sally, what halftime adjustments proved instrumental to the win?
I believe it's just the increase in the passing. You know, like you said, we got some great receivers out there. We got some great receivers. And it was an up-tempo offense. I think half of the play calling in the second half, there was no huddle. There was no huddle on those calls. So, I mean, then you got the offensive line, you know, Lane went down, you know, and Fred Johnson came in. And when Fred Johnson came in, you know, he did his thing when he came in. You know, Jalen got more protection on that O-line, get more time in the pocket to do his screening pass, to do his to check the passes and look at the receivers downfield. And he started delivering the ball, delivering dimes to the receivers. So it was great.
Pterodome, man, we ain't doing no PT. He trying to extend us to the left. All this type
Absolutely
of
not. Absolutely not. Hey, the way our disability set up, we can't do that.
Man. We left that behind. I can't do that anyway, man. According to my disability, I can't get him up past here. I can't get him up, man. I can't get him up. I can't see it no more. My disability won't allow me. My disability.
They talk about push-up position. How am I doing a push-up position like this? I can't do this with this.
What Fred Sanford used to say, I got the arthritis.
I can't even turn the book. My hands hurt so much.
Hey, so Duke, man, talk to me, man. What do you think were some of the key halftime adjustments to us winning? Aside from
again, Mike Stout said, man, definitely like the passing game improved. And if y'all look, once we started passing, that's when Saquon started doing longer runs. Because now, just like you said earlier, the linebackers, they got to push back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The secondary, just past the linebackers, that stuff started opening up. People started keying in on AJ and started keying in on Vontae. This, that, and third. So the passing game definitely improved. Special teams stepped up huge in the game. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like, it's just play calling. And I hate to say it, but Hugh Douglas is right. I don't think Kevin Patullo was the one calling plays in the second half. Had to be somebody else. Because it was
that's what Rob said the same thing.
Yeah, it's completed.
Yeah, Robin here said the same thing, man. Once again, we appreciate everybody in the comment section, man. Keep it flowing, man. We love it. Yeah, keep it going. Jaden, Candy, you put it in here again. Jalen is coachable. You know what I'm saying? To his detriment. Turning point was the second half. This is, once again, is why Jalen Hurts has the bad narrative. Because Jalen's turning point should have been in that bad season when we had, we went 10-0. And then we lost everything after that. The whole season fell apart.
After we went up on the 49ers.
Turning point.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That should have been his turning point. Not this game. 2.5 games into this season, after we won the Super Bowl, that should have been his turning point. That's why I just sit back when the people are talking. I sit back because most of the stuff they're saying, aside from Nick, whatever his name is, Nick, to be talking foolish. Most of the stuff that they're saying is supported by Jalen's level of play on the field. His turning point should have been 2 seasons ago. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't still be talking about turning points for a quarterback that's getting $250 million. You know what I'm saying? That just won a Super Bowl last year. That should not be the conversation that we have about Jalen.
And then on top of that, too, like, we're still talking about him having the ability to throw the ball downfield. Like, he can do that. But why is he not doing it consistently? Is probably my question. Like, this should be that. The second half of that game should be how he plays every single game. And that's why they scrutinize him and put him up against these other white ass players.
So if y'all in the comments, if you go back to the podcast that we had on Saturday when Gotti was saying, you know, is it going to be one of those games like, you know what I'm saying, they say they can't throw the ball, you know, what do I got to do now? I just did that for you. We shouldn't have to do that. Just like Dookie said, just like Gotti said, Sally said, everybody in the comments, we shouldn't have to do that. From that first whistle, we should be giving it our all. And I think that then we would really showcase the amount of talent that we have on these Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? We won't have to play from behind. Then we just got to work out the little kinks on defense, which, you know, they actually played a little bit better. Puka Nacua is Puka Nacua. He's going to do his things. We kind of minimize Devontae Adams, you know, his ability and his effectiveness. So, you know, talking about the secondary, the cornerbacks and all of this type of stuff, it's a good way, Gotti. Are there still concerns about the secondary after this game, and what are they?
Absolutely. So, I mean, like you said, Puka Nacua is going to Puka Nacua, but you can't let him Puka Nacua your ass to death. Yeah. And that's what he was doing. If they had more time, they probably would have went and scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter, opposed to having to kick a field goal. Yeah, because we couldn't stop him. You know, we couldn't stop him. I mean, and that kind of goes into the same thing with our offense. Like, they've been doing it the whole game. What are your adjustments? You know, when are you going to say that enough is enough? Yeah. Right. So the answer to that, I mean, you gotta if you gotta put that strong safety in there, if you gotta bring a nickel guy in, you know, bump him off the line, you know, whatever, you got to do something, but you can't have somebody like him, you know, eat you up the whole time. I think that we did a good job containing Devontae Adams, that touchdown. You're going to give up some touchdowns here and there. Was it a push? Yeah. The AJ push off his touchdown? Yeah. So we can cancel those points out. But, I mean, He's an all-pro receiver. He's going to get his. I think that was on Blankenship.
Yeah.
3 years in the league. I mean, I'm not worried about that. But you can't have somebody like Puka Nacua. You know the ball. I mean, convert on third down. You know where they go. Just like the Chiefs. They go on to freaking Kelsey. You know where he's going. Or at least you know who he's going to.
We used to know that with Kelsey, though. We used to know.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I'm talking about last.
Okay.
It's new narrative. It's a new narrative this year. It's new narrative this year. But you got, because he's not the only. There's not only one Puka Nacua out there. You know what I'm saying? There's more out there, and if we don't have an answer for it, we're gonna be in trouble.
Oh yeah.
So we got. God damn, I can't remember the guy who replaced Jackson, but Jackson went out last week for some of the game, and he went out this week for some of the game. He's already garbage. You know what I'm saying? He's already banged up. Now we're probably gonna have to depend on his backup, or we're gonna have to pull somebody else from the league to get up there and who can do a better job. But for the most part, the secondary did pretty good for the most part. Just we got 8 up on all those short yardage passes. 8 up to the point.
Yeah, I don't care what team you're playing. For the most part, your star guys. That's why they get their number ones for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna catch it. They're gonna catch the ball and do all this stuff. So I can't be mad every time Puka Nacua catch a pass, even if it's on Kenya Mitchell, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't stop every single thing. Hey, but Candy, I mean, she put some good comments in. They put some good comments in here. What is the role of the offensive coordinator? It's not just to call the plays. Contrary to popular belief, the offensive coordinator's job is to coordinate the entire offense. You know what I'm saying? So that's the receivers coach, that's your running back coach, that's your quarterback coach. Sometimes they do play in the same roles of position, but the offensive coordinator is to coordinate the offense. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes on some teams, some head coaches are the play callers. You know what I'm saying? And then your more seasoned teams, you can have, Tom Brady, he was the play caller. You know what I'm saying? Peyton Manning, he was a play caller. They give it up sometimes, but it's some things within, the game scheme that they have to take over. So, Duke, man, do you have any concerns with our secondary?
Absolutely, man. Secondary is just like we spoke on it last episode, and it's like the other side. Like Quignon's not getting where he needs to be going, where he needs to go. The other side is getting torched, regardless if it's Michi, Bennett, Jackson. Like we just gotta find a real stud to complement Quignon, because Quignon can't do it on his own. He can't cover both right side and left side and play safety. And then you got Sidney over there doing BS like he did all again. And I know what you're gonna say. And
Gotti wanted to keep him.
Me too.
I want to keep him. I want to keep him. The first one on my list.
It's nasty, but at this point,
Duke.
What the fuck are you doing, man? Like, dumb ass play. And as soon as he did it, I was like, he said it. God,
I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it on this show. Mark it down. He's gonna cost us in a close game. He's gonna call the stupid shenanigans that he's doing is gonna cost us in a game.
Don't say that. Okay. We don't need you to say that.
I tell you what, Jalen Carter too.
Yep.
Jalen Carter too. There's no reason why you got ejected from the first game before the first play, and here you are the third game, talking to the other side of the bench, and you get another penalty.
Yep.
Dumb.
I mean, come on, we losing. We was losing the whole game until the end. So I can't remember at what point it was, but at that point we're losing. We can't afford 15 yards.
Yeah, can't afford it, man. Can't afford it.
But I will say this though. If you look at Puka Nacua had 112 yards. His 20-yard was his longest one, and he got targeted 15 times. Well, guess what? A.J. Brown had 109 yards, 3 less than him, with his longest was 38 yards, and got targeted 10 times. So they're around about the same area. It's just that they're utilizing Puka. We're not utilizing A.J. the way we should. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I gotta push back on that as well, because they're not utilizing the same way. You know what I'm saying? They're utilizing Puka Nacua to get those first downs, to extend the drives and stuff like that. AJ, you know what I'm saying? A bomb here and there, that's not the same type of utilization. So I mean, we definitely can use AJ a lot more. He could have had a lot more yards if we use him the right way versus just, an ESPN top 10 highlight play every so often. If you use him like that,
when I say utilizing him, I'm saying we're not utilizing him the way we should in accordance to how he plays for us. So the way Puka plays for them is one way, but the way AJ plays for us is one way. But we're not utilizing AJ the way we should be for our offensive scheme.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Hey, moving forward though, hey, so Sal, man, talk to us. What do you think the offensive defensive play caller, is it too conservative? Is it what is it?
It's too conservative. Offensive, too conservative, and it's too predictable. Like I said, 23 out of 24 times when Jalen's under center, we're gonna run the ball. Everybody knows that. They know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? So, so I just, I don't know what it is, man. Like I said, I think the second half, Jalen started making calls on his own. He started doing his own play call.
Yeah.
I think because I think if the OC would have still been doing the same stuff, it ended up bad. So Jalen said, listen here, we need to do something different. So right, the defense is good. The defense to me is they doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, even though we got problems in the secondary, but at the end of the day, the defense is still, like I said before, at we 3-0 in every game so far in the second half. Teams only scored 7 points in the second half. But why are we waiting to the second half to make those adjustments to do that stuff? Why we can't do that the whole game? So, but we need to open the playbook. Like you said, go to page 7, page 8, page 9, and get in that playbook and stop using page 1 and 2. So until that happens, we're gonna be predictable the whole time, the rest of the season until they change that mindset.
Matty and Caleb fly, Eagles fly, absolutely. Hell yeah, we agree. We're flying high. Hey, but yes, we have to. I want to get, and I said this, I want to get where Brad Johnson is at. You saw how he was doing those plays against the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? He got that offense moving. They're not as effective as we are, but I mean, they're doing different plays to change it up, so you can't be so predictable like Sally keeps reiterating every time. We can't be that predictable. Hey, so for those in the comments, I don't know if y'all know this, man. We have the resident expert. He's like the state record holder. 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 game. Was it 4 or 5?
It's 4.
4 I knew it was 4. I just wanted him to say it was 4. You know what I'm saying? He's humble with it. He's a hometown hero, New Jersey. I mean, the record. This is why I got to go to him and ask him, the resident expert on the play calling, because when they were calling the plays to him and he was running the ball for them 4 touchdowns in the game, I mean, that was the right play. So got it. Got it. What do you give our play caller, man? Either side, offense or defense? I think
the defense was good. We didn't dial up too many blitzes because we couldn't afford to. We couldn't afford to have a linebacker blitzing with Puka Nacua already eating us up with the linebacker back there. Yeah. So I think that we just needed to get a bigger rush. We did a very horrible job of stopping the run. Yeah. Horrible job of stopping the run. So depending on those guys to get a push, to get some sacks, you want to send that linebacker in there, but you're just leaving the gap open for Nacua to excel more. So I think the defense did good. Offense, I just think that, like I said, horrible first half, took too long to make adjustments. We all don't know. We may find out later on if the play calling was called by somebody else in the second half, but it was definitely a different team in the second half. Offensive play calling, and I kind of looked at this game like, we within the division, we'll have a scrub in the division and they'll come back and smack us around like Washington did a couple years ago. But it's our 3rd time playing them in 2 years. So it's almost kind of like playing, a division rival, you know what I'm saying, after playing these guys, 3 times in like in less than in about a year. Yeah. So they know what they're up against. They got the tapes. They know what we're doing to try to run against them, which we tried. All those plays that Saquon broke on them, and that's what they defended. So when he shut down the run in the first half, he also shut down the pass. Yeah, we know you can't run on us, so we want to make sure we defend the pass. So, but I'm curious to find out later on. It may come out of what those adjustments were in the second half as far as offensive play calling.
Yeah, man, absolutely, man. Hey, what do y'all think in the comments, man? Aside from the 49ers, because we don't want to hear about your play calling. Any Cowboys up here, we don't want to hear about your play calling either. You don't qualify enough. You don't have the credentials to talk about play calling on the Regal Eagle podcast, right? You don't have the credentials to talk about it, right? Hey, so Duke, man, moving forward, man, what lessons need to be learned? Aside from, I mean, you can state the obvious or go a little deeper. What lessons need to be learned moving forward?
Lessons need to be learned. Like, I don't know what part of tackling we missed this offseason, but it was like we just couldn't tackle at all. Like, I don't know if we just need to get back to the fundamentals of tackling like we did last season, like throw them tackling dummies out there and hit something. But we need to fix this tackling problem that we got, man, because we couldn't tackle nobody yesterday. Like, nothing.
This didn't just show up though.
Huh?
This didn't just show up. We've had
It's been years.
Right.
It's been years.
But did y'all see that game? We couldn't tackle nothing.
Because for some reason, Philly likes to just hit. They want to knock you on your ass. They don't want to rap.
Yeah. You are not Weapon X. You are not Weapon X.
Yeah.
You are not Weapon X. You don't have the ability to come in flying, hands up, and all this stuff. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're not wrapping them up. They're doing all this hitting stuff, and you just bouncing off of them. You can't get the premier backs in this league by just coming up and tapping them on the shoulder or hitting them with your shoulder and thinking you gonna run over. That's why you have the game that we had last week with Patrick Mahomes running over our goddamn defenders because he's throwing his shoulder down and knocking them up. He's trucking our goddamn DBs. That's insane to me. That's insane. Every time anybody's running, I mean, they trying to hit them. When I used to shit back then, you used to try to run through them. You don't want to tackle. You want to tackle through them. I don't know. It seems like they're getting a little too soft. I don't know what tackle. I don't know what it is, man. But Ray Lewis, man, he's not impressed. He's not impressed, man. Weapon X.
I also think that we need to just start off hot. And I say that like we want to do that every single game. But take those deep shots early. Make the corners and the safeties fall back. Make the linebackers fall back. That will then set up Saquon. But if you're starting off conservative off the rip, with 9 to 10 run plays in a row, you're digging yourself in a hole. We can't afford that. With the amount of talent we got, we just can't afford that.
Y'all know what I want to see. I want to see us.
I'm gonna jump in real quick. I'm gonna tell you what hurt us right there, Dookie. They couldn't field a fucking kickoff.
Yep.
We starting at the damn at the 20 or in the red zone every time they score.
Yep.
Yeah, we can't run these plays where we get these guys going vertical. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the blitz dialed up. We inside the damn red zone every damn kickoff. They fumble like 4 kickoffs.
I don't see why they didn't move Cooper down there. Like, he was a punt return at one point.
Man, I don't know. They couldn't even feel the kickoff.
Yeah.
I got a question for Meach, though. I do got a question for Meach. I know you the new assistant defensive coordinator for the Eagles. Was you on the sideline? Was you there this weekend? Or when
no. For the first 2 years, I was remote. That's why I couldn't be in the chat room because I was, what I'm saying, I was doing my thing. I was with Vic. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't get his headset yet either.
He's kind of serving as my mentor right now. I don't want to, I don't want to step on his toes too much and show him. I can't show him everything, but that's when I had to switch over to defense. As you see, we're gonna start doing it. I'm talking to Howie after the show. We're gonna have to do some draft moves before the season closes up next month for drafts. Hey, but Dookie said, man, we starting out with plays. I want us to start out like Michael Vick started out, throwing it 88 yards to
Washington.
DeSean Jackson.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I want to see.
There we go.
Thursday night.
That's what I want to see.
Monday, one of them.
That's what I want to see.
Yep. Fire them up.
Yeah, that's right.
Michael Vick, I don't care even if we don't. One time, air the ball out, let them know we hear the goddamn play.
That's going to change their whole defensive scheme.
Absolutely. That's going to change everything.
Yep.
Start it up. It's pissing me. It's getting me hyped up.
Hey, don't hype us. Hype up the defense when you need to be hyped up.
Hurry
Yeah, man. I'm ready for it, man.
Hey, we need to treat this game like a loss.
Absolutely.
We need to treat this game like a loss. We can either treat this game like a loss or we can wait to lose and we can react then. We need to treat this game like a loss. We are turning to Kansas City. We got lucky for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks. They need to scrap the second. We won. Scrap the second half. Act like it didn't exist. And we need to. The tapes is today, but tomorrow they need to act like the first half was the whole game.
Yep.
and make the adjustments off of that. They need to treat this game like a loss. Because I tell you what, Baker Mayfield is not Matt Stafford. He will get on his horse and go. And
they have our numbers, man. Todd Bowles, he has our number. Yeah. We beat the Rams. We beat the Rams 3 times in 10 months. Todd Bowles is coming. They beat them every time we play. Todd Bowles has our number on defense. Absolutely. And then Baker Mayfield come up and do his thing, man. But we're speaking of, yes, we did get the win, and that also puts the Eagles in very, very slight company, man. Winning 19 of 20 games. That's not an easy feat that has been done. There's more work to be done moving forward from here, but moving forward as well. Hey, on a 1 to 10, how confident are you moving forward, Gotti?
So based on the performance, like I said, I'm treating this game like 2 different games. Based on the performance of the first half, I'm on a 2. A 2.
Your confidence level of a 2.
Of a 2, based on the first half. Second half, I'll give the offense an 8 and the defense a 7.
Okay.
I'm on scale of 1 to 10.
I can respect that. I can Dookie, what you got?
Well, I mean, I didn't know we split it up on offense defense. I was just saying.
Okay, what you got there? What you got?
So I'm gonna give it a strong 6.5 because there's still some things that we need to work out on offense, and defense is still a struggle. So I'm not gonna put us at a 8 or not even a 7 because 7 is just kind of like cliche. So I'm gonna say a strong 6.5 only because there's a lot more things that we need to work on, especially coming up to this week. And I don't know, with them having our number and all that, I don't know. It's tough. So I'm confident that we'll play better, but I'm not 100% confident that we are working win that game comfortably. Should I say?
Tyler, what you give us, man? You can combine it. What you give us?
I got a 6. Like I said, our stagnant play calling, our predictable play calling, our slow start. We've been talking about slow starts the last couple of years. We still been talking about slow starts. We're starting off too slow, and we're gonna come up against an opponent that's gonna just start off fast, and we're gonna be able to catch up. So until we get some better play calling in the books, we got a strong 6 for me.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. The reason why I put us at a 7,
boss. Wait a minute.
The reason why I'm giving us
what
a 7. What do you mean offensive play call? I'm working on it. I'm on the defense right now, man. I got my resume is Indeed. It's still floating around Indeed. So I'm gonna talk to Howie and let him know I need to move to the offense side too, man. But as long as I can do both on remote, because I got responsibilities at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Pittsburgh, so I can't be going back and forth.
I ain't gonna play both sides of the ball like my man for Jacksonville.
That's it, Travis Hunter.
You can play both sides of the ball, offense and defense.
Hey, I don't need to play the field, man. I just need to call the plays, man. I know what needs to be done, and I'm gonna get out here and do it, man. So you're talking about respect and honesty. We appreciate that, Red Jet, because that's what we're gonna do on this show. Yeah. I have to give us a good 7. And the reason why I do give us a 7 is because we were down 19 points to a premier team in the NFC. They're an NFC juggernaut just like we are. They're on the West, we're on the East. Coming back. Scoring those 19 unanswered points, that's not luck. I don't care what people want to call it. It's not luck. That's skill to do that. You know what I'm saying? And in any case, that's why I give us a 7 because we do have the weapons. The second half, like Gotti said, was better, indicative moving forward. So I'm gonna give us a strong 7 overall. I know that we can overcome. We shall overcome. Why does the song say? We shall overcome. That's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna overcome, man. She said I was a 4 before halftime. Now I'm an 8. Hell no! At halftime, but before halftime, I was like at a 2.
Yeah, I was like,
a 1.
Negative passing yards. How you get negative passing yards?
Yeah, you can't give us a 4 with negative. Come on, 33 total yards in the first half, and you give them a 4? No, sir. That's my Eagles. They pay my bills. They pay my bills now. You know what I'm saying? They write my paychecks now, but I cannot give them a 4. No way. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Good night, sir.
Hey, we going around the league, y'all. We done hit some of this top news already. Everybody in the comments, this is y'all time to shine. Let us know about y'all 49ers, man. Y'all see the Cowboys. The Cowboys are doing the cowboy type thing. You know what I'm saying? Who's been your surprise team so far in the aside from the Eagles? That's the expected. Going around the room, man. Who's your surprise breakout team so far?
Mine
The
was the
Colts.
Colts.
The Colts.
Good.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's
And
damn
like
near
I
unanimous.
never thought Danny Downs would be. Then they talking about potential MVP. I was like, what? Come on now, y'all.
I mean, maybe the Giants is holding the boys back. Maybe
Yeah.
it was the Giants. You see
Yeah.
who got when Saquon, Danny Dimes rolled out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
they're
that,
doing
but I agree as far as like I said, a lot of times people get these confused with the best. He is the best quarterback? No, he's not. But he is the most valuable, just like I think Jaden Daniels should have got NFL MVP last year. I mean, you take a team that you got 4 wins before you got there, and you take them to the NFC Championship the next year. I think that's the MVP. You know what I'm saying? People, was he the best? I don't know. Shit, he was up there. He played better than my quarterback, so I don't know. But as far as the most valuable to the team, you know, Richardson wasn't doing nothing on the Colts, man. They got rid of him, making that guy look like goddamn the second coming of Peyton Manning. He's looking like the second coming of Peyton Manning over there on the Colts. You know what I'm saying? The Packers, that was I think that was a fluke game. I don't think they're gonna have those type of losses all year. You know what I'm saying? The defense folding like that, Flacco coming in and throwing at them. Rob put the Packers. They got him in the suicide pool. Hey, he probably got everybody. He probably got everybody.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said,
yeah.
yeah, NFC. They're up there. I think everybody has a fluke game. You know what I'm saying? We always say the first 4, maybe 5 games. You know what I'm saying? You get everything out of you. Their defense is not nothing to to play lightly with. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's going to hold the Packers back is Jordan Love. Jordan Love, with those bonehead plays that he's making sometimes, he try to do way too much. But hey, that's the only thing that's going to hold him back. Anybody got anything else going around here to surprise teams?
No, I don't have a surprise
Nope.
team, but I think Caleb Williams is doing great compared to last year for what he had. I mean, he was balling. I mean, he wasn't no superstar, but to watch him play yesterday compared to how he had what his setup from last year, it was just I thought it was good to watch. I thought it was good to watch him. I kind of felt bad. 68 sacks last year. That's crazy. And he out there spanking the Cowboys around. So hats off to him.
Yeah, they made some great additions to the offensive line.
All right, quick question, all y'all. Is that Caleb? Is that what we think he should be playing like, or is it just
Caleb Williams
that he had?
Caleb?
Yeah.
I think he should be playing like that. He started off the opening game of the season. His first half was pretty good. I think I put that in the chat. He started off pretty good, and then the Bears bared. But I think he should be playing like that. I think he looked good. He looked comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like he was out there getting lucky. He was out there. He was throwing the ball. He was pulling it down. He was running. He was making some good decisions. It seemed like he was comfortable.
So we forget that that this guy was it. You talking about Caleb Williams for the quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We forget that he was at USC throwing over 4,000 yards, man.
I don't. I forget.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I'm saying, like, to me, he should have been playing like this. I don't know why.
He had a line. He had a support.
His offensive line is still not where it should be. So when you have those scrambling quarterbacks with a horrible line, like he said, 68 sacks, man, that'll tell you right there of what his offensive line looked like. His offensive line was trash. I mean, they only made 3 real key additions this year during the draft and offseason trades that buys him a little bit more time. But I mean, as soon as he said hike, I mean, he was getting hit. It was like his line was standing still. So I mean, the Heisman Trophy winner, man. And so he's not no punk. I just think that what I'm saying, he needs to stop worrying about what nail polish he's wearing, and then he could probably read the plays a little bit better. I don't know.
Yeah, them defensive linemen and other teams like, hey, time to get my bonus. and just turn his ass up.
Ain't nobody call y'all. I was appreciating the love, the hospitality that you said that y'all had when I can't post a picture of the great breakfast meal that we had. I mean, from the Roger Woods, my favorite sausage, the Roger Wood lumberjack sausages, eggs, scrambled eggs, pancakes made from scratch, sausage gravy. I mean, come on now. I was a lovely guest. Ain't nobody calling you out, Kim. Don't try to start something that ain't there. Don't try to start something that won't be there. Everybody else around that house scared of you. I'm not scared of you.
Whoa, wait a minute now. Hold up. Now wait just 1 minute. Lower your tone around here, okay?
Yeah, it's trying to beat me some cereal. I ain't playing that. I'll call the police on you. Hey y'all, but we every good thing must come to an end, man. We're at the end of the show.
Hold
we
on.
Appreciate everybody. Oh, what you got?
Man, listen. I have never seen somebody been given something and they give it right back faster than they got it. The damn Giants failed every opportunity.
Oh man,
put that game away last night.
Oh man,
every opportunity they was given, they gave it right back. Yeah. They had a chance to put KC at 0-3 to start the season. First time in history. First time since Andy Reid took the helm. We could have had them. We could have had them the three-peat of us beating them. The I think it'd have been like two other things that they did 3 in a row of or whatever. The Giants sucked. Yeah. Absolutely sucked. And the thing that made it so bad is they did the same thing they did with the Cowboys. They received some stuff, they gave it back, but they kind of looked good in the first half. All right, in the second quarter, and just totally bombed it in the fourth quarter. Yeah, they sucked. They absolutely sucked. Boy.
We can't argue that, man. He came from that game. He came from the game, the game before that, man, throwing, 450 yards. And then this game is shit. I don't know. They need to put him on the side. I don't know. Him and Sierra, they too busy doing what they doing to something. He's not focused like he need to be, man. He too worried about his goddamn S curl, that Duke that he keep putting in his head, trying to get his hair to curl all the way over. I don't know, man. You everybody remember that Duke from back in the day? Duke was sitting over there on the side of the box.
They had every opportunity, man. Every opportunity.
Sally used to have one. He ain't got one no more, but he used to have one.
I ain't never had one.
Sally had a Duke.
You had that soul glow. You had that soul glow, Duke.
Sally had a Duke in PT formation. Yeah, Sally had that Duke in PT formation. You know what I'm saying?
With that long spray.
Look, Sally had that Duke.
When you feel get tired, start using your thumb.
Everybody know what that yellow bottle
big refillable bottle, and just take the spray off and put it on the big one and be like.
Sally knew what it was about. Red J had one too. Red J had one too. I know she was out there in Cali with that.
Out there in California, you know she had one.
That Jared Curl sitting up there. We know what it's about. Don't be shamed now. Hey, but going around the room, man, Duke, what you got for us?
Hey man, I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Everybody, man. Let's stay focused. Let's get to 600, man. We on the rise. Let's go.
Sally, what you got?
Hey, like Duke said, I think all the fans, all the dialogue in the chats, good feedback. Hey, just keep it coming. Keep those numbers pushing up. We trying to get to the top, baby.
God, hit us with something.
Hey, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Hey, everybody, drop your predictions for the night. If you're in the comments, drop your predictions. Where they playing at? Are they playing in
Baltimore?
They playing in Baltimore?
Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I gotta go with Baltimore, man.
I'm going with Baltimore.
Baltimore by 10. Baltimore by 10.
I got Baltimore. I got a close game. I got Baltimore by 3 though.
Yeah, I got Baltimore by 3.
Let me see.
It's hard, man. Red just say 28-21 Baltimore. What y'all got in the comments? Ravens by Rob said Ravens by 10. Baltimore, everybody like Baltimore. I want to play Baltimore in the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
That's why I want to play. I want Lamar Jackson to get over that Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes hurdle. I want him to get over that. I want the two birds flying high. And then we show them, why Eagles fly just a little bit higher in the Super Bowl. That's what I want to do. He want the Bills. We don't beat the Bills, man. I don't want the Bills, man. I don't want them to get back to a Super Bowl ever again. Watch their documentary. It's sad. It's embarrassing. 4 Super Bowls in a row. You don't get nailed one. You don't deserve to play in no more Super Bowls. No more. 91, 92, 93, 94. They in the Super Bowl every year. You don't get one. You don't deserve nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. Bills never should be in the Super Bowl again. Never. Never. Hey, with that, y'all, hey, we like to eat peace, love, and hair grease. Everybody, we love the support. Everybody showing up, keeping the comment section live. We love that. We need to support Ride Right. Everybody, it's Ride Right. You saw the documentary when they had to come in. They felt so bad for the guy, man. And they brought him in the next year, gave him the thing. He crying on the stands. You know what I mean? And he crying on the stands after the game and all this stuff. They showed him love and whatever. They made a monument for him. They love the guy for losing. They love the support they losers up in Buffalo. It is what it is. They love to lose. They like losing. I don't know. I'm not calling them losers. They just used to losing. Start the theme music.
Got you. I'm on it, boss. I'm on it.
Peace.